Welcome back, everybody, to the Otaku Brothers podcast. This is episode 71, and this episode, we are doing our second annual anime awards.
Yay!
We have to. We have to.
Mm-hmm.
As always, my name is Ben, joined by my co-host Joseph.
Hello.
I guess before we hop into it, Joseph, how have you been?
I have been amazing, especially with how much support we've been getting on the podcast, guys. Thank you all so much. We've been loving it. We're at 114. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. My week's been fantastic, Ben. I've been freezing my butt off here because the Texas weather is cold for some reason. You know, I wish it was like this during Christmas, not gonna lie. But yeah, better late than never. We got the cold weather. It's been fun at some points and very exhausting at others. But I've been hanging in there, just trying to get through, getting ready for classes to start back up, and just getting into the groove of the podcast being back. Ben, we have it. It's back. We're not missing an episode. We're not missing a week.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah. But how was your week? Good, solid, straight.
Good. Like you, I'm just getting ready for classes on Tuesday, even though I don't have any classes.
On Tuesday?
I don't have any classes on Tuesdays or Thursdays, so I'm kind of happy about that.
Oh, that's nice. Well, that's good. Well, but I'm very excited for this episode, guys. Like Ben said, it's the second annual anime awards. What should we call it? The Otaku Awards? The Otaku Awards. Sure.
I guess so.
The Otaku, the second annual Otaku Awards. It's going to be a good time. 2023 was a great year for anime. We had a lot of good shows come out, a lot of returning shows that were great, some new shows that were exciting. It was a good year, Ben. It was a good year. I don't know if it will top 2022, but 2023 was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Well, granted, a lot of shows in the fall of 22 were still airing in 23.
True. Mm-hmm.
So guess we're kind of counting those as well.
Exactly.
But it's all right. They were still airing, so it counts.
Yeah, correct. But we got a great show for y'all today. We're probably only going to be doing the awards just because this is a special occasion. We got our best suits on, as you can tell, and we're excited to talk about some stuff. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we get into it. Me and Ben haven't heard each other's picks, so it's going to be very exciting. I'm very curious to see what Ben has and what I have to say. It's good to reflect, as we get into the new year to see, because a lot of new anime are coming out in 2024. It's going to be a big year. Solo Leveling just started airing, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, a whole lot of shows are coming out. Blue Lock is getting its movies. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to, man. So yeah, let's put a nice little bow on 2023 and get into the Otaku Awards, Otaku Anime Awards. So Ben, our first category, we have best female or best voice actress. So female anime voice actress. This is Japanese voice actress.
Yeah.
Ben, how would you like to do this? Well, I guess we each take turns saying ours first, and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
Okay. Do you want to go first then? You want to start us off?
Sure.
Okay.
So for my personal favorite female voice actor, I went with Mikasa's voice actor.
Yeah, that's solid. That's a good pick. I was actually thinking of putting Mikasa as well.
It was kind of hard.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a lot of female characters that were really predominant in shows that had a lot of lines, but Attack on Titan, they had their 2 little hour-long specials air in 2023. And Mikasa's kind of like the second main character of that show, and the voice actor really put a lot of heart and soul into her character. And after the show ended, I kept seeing TikToks of her crying after she finished the show, and I was sad. I was like,
yeah, I
think she did good. So that's my pick.
That's a really good pick, and honestly, a lot of the reasons you just said right now are some of the reasons I was considering her as well. I think Mikasa is definitely the main character of the second movie. For sure. It seems like she's the most prominent, and she has a lot of powerful lines and deliveries that are very amazing and awesome to see. And I do agree, it was hard. Another person I was considering was Mitsuri from Demon Slayer season 3. One of the only bright spots about that show. or season. Sorry, not show. But I think for me, what it came down to was that for me, it was a voice actress that this actress was the main reason that it got me through this show. And for me, I'd have to say my pick for the best voice actor female um, for 2023 was definitely Akane from My Love Story with Yamada Kun.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that I was honestly really, it was between Mikasa or Akane. I just think that, I'm not going to lie, My Love Story, it definitely had some slow points, but a lot of it was carried by Akane being the main actress, voice actress. That I think for me, her voice is just very pleasant to hear, if you will. We'll just leave it at that. But she is, she does a great job in the role. She gets a job done, and I mean, if you look at shows like Rent a Girlfriend or, um, My Dress Up, I guess My Dress Up being a better example. When you look at Rent a Girlfriend, it's like the voice acting it's okay, it's something crazy and special, but whenever you hear Akane or like Marin, you really hear and feel that like emotion that like you're like, oh man, I really feel for this character, and I think Akane does a great job at delivery of that throughout the entire show, season one, I guess. So that's why I went with Akane.
Good pick. I
Yeah,
was not expecting that.
yeah, exactly. I just throw you for a little curveball. Throw you for a little curveball. Um, so yeah, I mean that's best voice actress. I think those were solid. I mean that was to be expected. I think Mikasa's also a great pick. I was very close to putting her. Um, but yeah, so that's solid. But all right. So staying in the same realm, we have best voice actor. So I guess I'll go for this one. So for me,
Go for it.
I think for voice actor, there's a lot of picks, a lot of good picks out there. I honestly was gonna put as a joke Mash from Mashal.
Oh
um,
my.
no, I didn't put that. No, for my pick for the best voice actor for 2023, I put Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
Um, just because I think, especially the second half or the Shibuya incident arc, is really centered around him and his fight with Itadori, and just him and their dynamic throughout the second part. Him with Gojo, we see him there, and I just think he just does such an incredible job in the role, dude. I mean, he is like, hearing his voice, he sounds menacing and mentally insane, and he just sounds so scary and intimidating that, I mean, it's really frightening to hear him. And yeah, I think that's he really brought it in his role, as the villain of the show. I think if he wasn't
Yeah.
as strong, I mean, some of the fighting scenes, like the infamous scene where right after he killed Nobara, and then Itadori and them are talking, and then he's just charging him, like telling him to like shut his mouth, or like not to yell, don't raise your voice, or something like that. It's just so powerful.
Yeah.
I loved him. I thought Mahito did a great job, the voice actor.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick.
Hmm.
Whenever I was deciding in the last 20 minutes for my male voice actor, I was honestly split between Mahito, Yuji,
Oh,
and Sukuna.
okay.
Because in Sukuna's fight with Maharaga, like that was crazy. I don't know.
Wow.
Um,
Awesome.
but I'm glad I made this list of all the shows we watched because I completely glossed over probably my favorite moment of 2023. Um, so my pick for male voice actor of the year is Astronaut from Bleach, which is the same voice actor as Kirito in Inosuke. Um,
Yeah.
I I can't believe I forgot about that. It really makes me upset. But
Wow.
uh,
That's a good pick.
his fight with Rukia, his voice, like I wouldn't have ever
Dude,
imagined that was the same voice actor as
you know
Kirito.
what's funny? I was considering him too. But I just thought that, yeah.
Band.
I know, no, I know, I swear. I was telling our buddy, but that's awesome. That's a great pick. Yeah.
Yeah, like the first time watching that, I just him talking sent chills down my
Oh
spine.
yeah.
Um, it was crazy.
Yeah. No,
I
that's a great
honestly
pick.
can't think of a better pick.
Hmm.
That's me personally.
No, no, dude, I totally agree. Like I said, I think the only reason I chose Mahito over him was just because Mahito I felt was a little in the show more. But no, I mean that fight scene was incredible, and I think that the actor for not did such an incredible job bringing it for that fight. I mean, it was.
Mhm.
I mean, not to say, but it was definitely a contender for fight of the year, and I think part of it was because of his terrifying voice. So that's a solid pick. Can't be mad at that pick, Ben. That's a really good pick. And something a little
Thank you.
unexpected. So that's good. But moving into the next category, I feel like I mean this one's probably kind of going to be we both have the same one. I'm assuming,
Yeah.
but best animation. Ben, would you like to go ahead and
I have to go with Jujutsu Kaisen.
yeah, yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's hard not to pick
Mm-hmm.
Jujutsu Kaisen for a lot of these categories,
Yeah.
just because it did so well
Mm-hmm.
in all aspects
Mm-hmm. And
for season two.
yeah, and I try not to. It's hard because of recency bias too. It almost feels,
Oh yeah,
um, but no, yeah, I agree. I think Jujutsu Kaisen did an incredible job with animation, and it sucks because Mappa's employees work so hard, and there was so much drama behind the scenes with all of that. But I mean, it's truly it truly was incredible to watch, and it's so hard because it was so good, and I wanted to give flowers to like Scott Pilgrim that takes off because that animation was amazing. I loved it, but it's just a different style, and this one was just. But Jujutsu Kaisen was so crisp. The fight scenes were incredible, um, and yeah, it was just so much fun. And I think that I mean you could have said Demon Slayer season 3, but I feel like we've seen that. But I feel like um, Demon Slayer season 2 brought it more than season 3. To be fair,
yeah,
but yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen just brought it this year. And I mean, there was just no stopping that juggernaut. So I mean, it's totally understandable and fair. Yeah,
yeah. I mean that. When did the hidden inventory arc start? That was like way early in the year, right?
yeah, that was earlier in the year. I think
That's
because yeah, I think it was only took like a month or two off.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's crazy. I mean, it was really dominating most of 2023.
Yeah. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Totally great. So totally fair. Now moving on, Ben, to best OST. Um, this one for me, Ben. I, I mean, this one was kind of hard for me. There were a lot of good options out there. I almost went with a Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, just because I thought the soundtrack was really, really good. But for me, I gave it to Bleach and the Thousand Year Blood War arc, just because
same.
dude, it's just the soundtrack was incredible. I also was thinking
Yeah,
Attack on Titan, um, the final season movie, but I mean, just Bleach. Just I remember every time we watched it, just the fight scene, the background music, and just the intros were amazing. The outro was so good. I mean, oh my god, the outro or the intro was so amazing for this season,
yeah,
this core. But yeah, I just think for me, Bleach just really carried it in terms of the music department.
yeah. I have to agree with you. I chose Bleach as well
Oh hell
for
yeah!
the OST.
Look at that.
Um, yeah, the one thing like Bleach is really known for. I mean, I wouldn't say known, but it does a really good job of incorporating music into just scenes in general and openings, outros. They know how to. Okay, okay, just making sure. Um, but they know how to use the music of the show to their advantage during scenes and stuff, and that's what I really like about Bleach, or one part at least.
Hmm.
And I think they did really good this year. I think my follow up would have been Jujutsu Kaisen, um, just because there were a few fight scenes where the OST was just like mind blowing. Um, Specifically, just like Gojo versus Toji, and then Sukuna versus Maharaga. Those are really good.
Yeah,
But I just think Bleach took it this year
yeah. I mean, I
or
agree.
last year. Last year.
Yeah, last year just feels so recent. But yeah, that's a solid pick, Ben. So soundtracks, I mean, they make shows. I mean, I was telling Ben earlier today, I almost bought the Bleach vinyl. I will be buying it soon because it's phenomenal. But yeah, that's totally fair, and I think that it's rightfully deserved. Bleach is killing it. Can't wait for Core 3, so I'm looking forward to it. But moving on to our next category, we have Best New Show. Now, very curious to hear what you put, Ben. Um, now I'll explain mine whenever I get it, but yeah, I'm excited to hear what you have to say, Ben. So would you like to announce your winner for best new show of the year?
For best new show, I put Zom 100.
Yeah,
I really like that. It was a fun watch.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. It was really good. Episode one really caught my attention
Hmm.
because the animation was really just really high level, and I wasn't expecting it from this random seasonal show. It was a cool concept, and I really liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fair. And I was literally about to say that I didn't put Zom 100, but I want to give it its flowers. I haven't watched it, but I hear that it has been crushing it, and I think that Zom 100 should get the award. But for me, I just haven't seen it. So for me, my best one, I put Blue Lock. I know it was the second core, but it's
Fair.
still season one technically.
Yeah.
And I just think that compared to other shows like Spy Family, I think it really it continued throughout core 2 to showcase why it's been such a great sports anime. And I mean, it's one of a kind, man. It is so good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Kuroko no Basket, but Blue Lock has been so much fun to watch and so competitive it feels. And it just feels like there's so much stakes in every match that is happening, and they do such a good job of delivering it in a fun new format that is just very different and something that we're not used to as much with all these shonen anime that are out right now. And even in the sports anime genre, I feel. So I just want to give it its flowers, you know? It's been crushing it. Can't wait for season 3 in the movie. Um, it's very exciting. But yeah, Zom 100 too, I think, is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to start that as well. But yeah, safe picks all around. I have the right picks. What can I say? Now moving on to our fun category, Ben. I guess I'm going first for this one. But we have our best girl category. So, best girl. This was hard because we didn't have any of our heavy hitters like dress up. We had Ren and Girlfriend, but yeah,
Doesn't
no,
deserve an
exactly
award this
doesn't
year.
deserve an award this year. It absolutely doesn't. You could argue for Ruka actually, but no. For me, I think that honestly it was hard for me, Ben, finding best girl. Some nominees I was thinking of are, oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. I just heard it. A girl from Hell's Paradise, the one of the side characters who wore purple, the ninja, just because she was like
Okay.
she was a highlight standout from the show. But I think for me, a best girl has to be something that you're there for and that she's she's attractive, she is she's cute, she's quirky, she has like those like she makes you happy whenever she's in the scene of a show.
Yeah.
And for me, I think the highlight of this show is because of her, and that's Mitsuri from Demon Slayer season 3. Um, I think she was the only good thing about season 3. I'm just kidding. It had some good moments. I'm being harsh, but I think that for me, she was the standout for sure. Every time she was on screen was fun. We had the perfect amount of fan service with her in the bath, the hot spring. She kicked ass and she was just attractive while doing it. So I think that's everything that needs to be had for best girl, and I think she met the qualifications.
Are you like cheating off my answer sheet, Joseph?
Did you actually put the same thing? That's awesome.
Crazy.
That's sick.
Because she's one of my favorite Hashira.
Really?
I think she's really unique.
Mm.
Her sword, her breathing style, I think is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a really big part of season 3.
Yeah.
Um, and she wasn't like she kind of kept that girl aspect. She's not like this meaty dude
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Exactly.
Um, she's a girl. She brought a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? She put something into season 3 I think it
Mm-hmm.
really needed. Um, and so yeah,
Yeah.
I
No,
enjoyed her
it's
screen
totally
time.
fair. I was also considering Rukia from Bleach, but she hits like a
I,
different kind of itch, if that makes sense.
yeah, I was
Um,
gonna do Orihime.
yeah,
She was my runner-up,
that's a good one.
but she didn't really. She just
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
she didn't have much screen time.
Yeah, that's valid. But so yeah, continuing on the best gender category, we got best boy up next. So mine was a little different, but Ben, we got you up first. So let's hear it. What you got?
For best boy, I put Isagi from Blue Lock.
That's valid. That's valid.
I think I don't know. I just I've been really enjoying Blue Lock, like not even just the show, just the
Mm-hmm.
manga. and I think the manga really influenced my pick this year.
Mm,
But I don't know, he's just such a cool main character. Um, and his mindset's really good. Like he wasn't the best soccer player, but he knows what he needs to do,
mm,
and he gets shit done.
it
I think
does.
that makes him really good, and I really like him for that. So
There you go.
that's my pick.
Yeah. Now for me, my pick, it's not from me actually. It's from a celebrity guest. They wanted me to put down um, that the best anime character, best boy character for 2023 um, was indeed Boji from Ranking of Kings. So
Okay.
yeah, I hear that. I mean, Ben, if
I
you,
watched. I forgot about. I forgot that came out. No,
yeah, what do you think, Ben? Is that a solid pick?
I picked Boji for. I think I picked Boji
Mm,
for boy
yeah,
last year.
last year.
So I think that's a good pick.
Mm,
Definitely justifiable.
yeah,
I completely. There's a little movie or something that came out for Ranking of Kings.
yeah, yeah.
Forgot
So
about that.
we did get some Ranking of Kings content this year. Can't say much about him because I haven't watched it, but
Yeah, watch that
it's a good
show.
pick. Now best boy's Yuta. Um,
Like from JJK.
yeah,
Okay.
no, just
Okay.
no. Actually, no,
Is that your pick?
no. I just picked Boji. That's all I put down. I'm just joking.
Oh,
Um,
okay. I thought you were
no,
doing his
no, no,
pick and
no.
then your pick.
No, I just put Bochi. I could honestly couldn't
Okay.
think of what for my best boy is gonna be someone who's gonna be best MC, I guess. Um, so I guess let's move on to best MC. That takes us right. So
Yep.
all right. So at best MC. Now we had a lot of great characters throughout the past year of anime. We had some good ones like Isagi from Blue Lock. We had Ichigo from Bleach.
Mhm.
Some great picks. Mash from Mashal. But I think for me the best is. I mean, I feel bad. I'm only putting him as a main character. I kind of said it earlier that he wasn't the main character, but I think I got to give it to Eren Yeager, man. For best main
That's fair.
character. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. I know he's not really in the final movie as much, but towards the end when it all ties together in a bow, that like everything happened because of him. It all kind of comes full circle from the beginning of the show, and I think overall it just kind of cements him as one of the best main characters in anime. So
Mhm.
I think that especially his scene, and I think the thing that actually got him this nomination, Ben, is his talk with Armin in um, in the Beyond or whatever it's called, or in their memories in the past. Yeah. So I think that moment when he's talking to him and just explaining that this was all my plan, that this is how it had to happen. It's like this is finally the moment where we get to go inside Aaron's head. And as a main
Yeah.
character, you really want to feel and connect with that character and understand why they are doing what they're doing. And I feel like we kind of had that disconnect with Aaron until this moment. And I think that moment is like, okay, this is a main character.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, I mean that's my pick. I think that's yeah.
A good pick. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I feel kind of weird for not picking him now. I feel like my pick's kind of out of nowhere,
No, don't worry about
but
it. It's your personal pick.
that's fair. Well, my personal pick is Senku from Doctor Stone.
Okay. Okay. I haven't watched Doctor
I
Stone. So.
don't. It's out of nowhere. I know, but um, the third season was going on last year. Um, it was really good. It kind of just reminded me of how much I like that show
Mm-hmm.
because Senku, he's a really good character. And this season kind of just cemented for me that he's a good main character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say too much about the show, about what's going on,
Yeah.
but just his like resolve this season, and it's just he's so good. I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
say a
That's
lot because I
fair.
don't want to spoil.
Hey, if that's what you feel, then it's your personal pick. So I'm glad
Yeah,
to. I'm glad. I wasn't expecting that. So that was definitely a good
yeah.
surprise. Good.
I For me, I think, or just this last season in general was more emotional than the other two,
Hmm.
and I think that kind of helped with my decision.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair. But moving on to our next category, we have anime fight of the year. Now this is going to be a tough one, but so I'm glad I'm not going first. So
see, if I'm being honest, I haven't decided for this one yet because I don't know.
that's fair. Well, if you would like, I could go first, and maybe that'll, you know.
No, I don't want to. I don't. No, I want to go first.
Okay.
I just there's
It's hard.
it's
I
hard.
had a top three. I had a top three.
It's hard not to choose Jujutsu Kaisen,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I I don't want to say it.
Just say
I
it.
feel like it is recency bias, but I'm gonna have to go with Sukuna versus Maharaga from JJK.
No, that's totally valid, dude. I don't. I mean, it's incredible.
Wait.
Did
Oh,
you say the wrong one?
maybe I did, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll stick with it. I just thought of I'm so stupid. I just thought of Gremmy versus Kenpachi.
That
I
was
think I
that was my second place. I'm not gonna lie.
dang. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
Can I change my answers?
Yes, you could change your answer.
Okay. I think I like the creativity of Gremmy versus Kenpachi.
Yeah.
I like Gremmy as a character.
It
I thought it was so cool.
was
Okay.
incredible. It was an awesome fight.
I made up my mind now. Gremmy versus
Yeah,
Kenpachi.
that's totally valid, dude. Yeah, that was an incredible fight. I mean, oh my god, like that. All of 1,000 Year Blood War arc has just made me want to get the manga. Um, I want to collect it all, dude. It looks awesome. Um,
Joseph hasn't finished the second core.
I know. I have 2 more episodes left. I don't know. I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe we'll watch them tonight or tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the worst. Um,
Kidding.
but
Sorry.
yeah. No, I mean that's a good pick. And I mean for me, Ben, I actually had it as my second fight. Um,
Mhm.
just because yeah, it was so creative. At third, I had Rukia versus Not. Just because that fight was also incredible. But yeah, call it recency bias. But this fight to me is just more. I just loved the combat of it all. I did Choso versus Itadori as my fight of the year. I loved that whole fight, especially with them
Great
in
pick.
the restroom and them fighting the blood and the whole. Oh my god, it's so fucking beautiful to watch. Excuse my language, but yeah, it was so incredible to watch unfold. I just think, and I think the whole storyline between it all is really important too. Um,
Mhm.
with Choso being this character, he's there to avenge his brothers, and Itadori just there in Shibuya trying to get to Gojo. It's just such a fun dynamic, and it was just very intense, and it did everything an anime fight should. And I think that just speaks to how great it is. So that's my anime fight of the year, Ben.
Yeah, that episode was really. I feel like that was one of the. I mean, obviously there was all the stuff with Gojo and Jogo and Hanami before that,
Hmm.
but I feel like with that episode, that's where the Shibuya incident really took off because
Hmm.
that episode was just it was them fighting the whole
Yeah,
time. It was 23 minutes of nonstop action, and it was really good. And the choreography, the animation,
yeah.
it's a
I
good
mean,
pick.
it
It's a
doesn't it
good pick.
doesn't get much better than that, man. Um, but if you watch JJK, I guess it does, because it's all great. And
Yeah.
especially season 3, man, is gonna have some better fights, which is crazy to say. Because this was already peak. But yeah,
Mhm.
to end it off, Ben, we have our final category. We have the best anime of 2023, the final award for the second annual Otaku Anime Awards. Ben, I think we both have the same answer for this.
I think we
Um,
do.
all right. Well, Mashal, please come up and collect your award.
I said Spy Family actually.
Oh, yeah. No, I think we can both agree that it's definitely Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, Baki. Good
Yeah,
job, Baki,
Baki.
this
Yeah,
year.
shout out Baki. Baki, great anime. Yeah, Chainsaw Man,
Yes, it
just
is.
come collect your award. Keep on.
Let's
2022.
bring it up here, Naruto.
Yeah, shout out. All the big three.
Okay, jokes aside,
Yeah.
it is Jujutsu Kaisen, I think.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm reading Joseph's mind correctly.
Yes, it is Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's not much else to say. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, it did everything. It did what Chainsaw Man season 1 was supposed to do. Um, it was incredible. It took the world by storm. It had action. It had incredible emotion, and it was just overall just a banger time. That every episode almost was just filled with action. Besides that lame Nobara backstory episode, everything about it was incredible, and it was amazing. I mean, the hidden inventory arc was so fun, seeing Gojo and how it all tied into him. You know, we get this whole backstory about how he is the greatest, sorcerer to ever live, and is seen as being invincible. And then we get to see him reduced to nothing, to a box,
Yeah.
a little Rubik's cube. And just, yeah, I think, and then just Shibuya incident going full Game of Thrones, showing that no one is safe. I mean, so many characters we love are dead, and I mean, it just didn't pull any punches. The animation was incredible, soundtrack, the visuals, the characters, everything about it was 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I feel like it's very rare to get a show that you look forward to every week, look forward to watching every week, and then that episode leaves you wanting more the next week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I don't know. It's really doing something that I feel no other show has done. Um, I just feel like it's such a popular show throughout the world. Everyone knows what it
Oh, yeah.
is, even if you don't watch anime. I mean, it's crazy.
And
really...
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say, it's so interesting too, because I feel like before season 2, a lot of people, at least in my opinion, weren't too crazy about Jujutsu Kaisen or thought it was anything special, really. After season 1, they were kind of like, this is a fun shonen that's a little dark and edgy, but it's nothing more than that, right? It's just a basic shonen. But I think season 2 has really shown what you can do with a story like this, and how much creativity you can have in it still. It has been such an awesome ride, and I think that this season has cemented itself as being one of the greatest anime of all time. At least top, top 50, in the top range of will be remembered as one of the greats, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I remember whenever it came out in fall of 2020, it was really blowing up everywhere, and just watching that first episode, you knew it was going to be a good show.
Mm-hmm.
But to think that it kept that traction throughout all those years, even it was just season 1, then the movie, and then we had a break until season 2, and it keeps that traction all the way through season 2. It's crazy. And then even on, I know a lot of the episodes of season 2 got rated a 9.9 on what's it, IMDb.
Mm-hmm. IMDb.
I know it's not really
Sorry.
I know. I know. I was about to look it up, but I was like, "Fuck, I'll go with it." I don't know how credible that's is that a credible website?
Yes.
Joseph?
Yeah, IMDb is credible. Yep. It's that and Rotten Tomatoes.
It's it shows how good the show is if weekly episodes are getting 9.9 ratings back to back. But there are fan bases who 1-star vote the show.
Yeah, it's tragic.
What's up with Attack on Titan? I know a lot of One Piece fans did a 1-star rating bomb.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. But shout out Jujutsu Kaisen, round of applause. It won. Good job, Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel kind of bad because I feel like I should have watched Oshinoko. It's my fault. I should have done a better job. Because I think that also would be on this list. So I apologize to that. To our other animes who didn't get their flowers, Hell's Paradise. Ben's not hot on it. Do better. Well, maybe we'll see you all in the next in this year, 2024. It's your year. But yeah,
maybe we'll see Mashal.
Maybe Mashal will surprise us. Solo Leveling. Maybe we'll see you here. Probably not.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Solo Leveling has a lot of hype behind it.
It does. It does. Did you ever watch the first episode, Ben?
I did watch the first episode.
What are your thoughts? You really?
I like it.
Okay. Yeah. Did it give you the Sword Art Online vibes though that I was talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Okay. Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was the second annual Otaku Anime Awards. That's the name we're rolling with it, I guess. And
I guess so.
but I mean, Ben, it's been a pleasure. This is our second year doing this award show. It's been great.
It's crazy.
I know. Yeah, we're coming up on. Oh my God, we might be at our 3rd year anniversary soon.
February 16th.
Is it
something?
It's probably like around there. Yeah, we gotta do something special.
Crazy.
I know. We'll have a glass of wine. Drink some shots.
How about the champagne?
Yeah, February 16th. Yeah. Oh,
on the money.
Yeah. Wait, it's only gonna be our 2-year anniversary. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know why I said 3-year.
Well,
it's gonna be 2 years.
I thought we started in 21.
2022.
Oh.
Yeah. So, wow. Only 2 years. Wow. I thought this was 3 years. That's still a lot. But yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming to the show. We happy to have you all here. Hopefully, you all agreed with our takes. Comment down below what you think should have won each award. But our opinions are the only right opinions. So, sorry, not sorry. Unlucky GGO played. Uninstall.
Someone shows high card. Someone show Weasel's like high.
Yeah, high card. Sorry, we didn't.
Glad
see
that
it.
wasn't on this list. Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't deserve to be.
Yeah, maybe next year, man. Maybe next year. One Piece. We didn't see One Piece, so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just says
maybe
a lot.
because we hate One Piece.
Would that have changed anything, bit? Do you think if we actually liked One Piece, it would have won Best Fight?
I might have. If I genuinely enjoyed One Piece, I probably would have put the Gear 5 fight up there, even though it was like 7 episodes.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a 1-episode thing. Like, oh my god. Yeah. But, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. We love you guys so much. Have a good one. We'll see you all later, and peace. Arrivederci.
Hey guys.
Stop till I hear him say